What is up everyone? Today we're going to take a look at flaggers as well as a skybox. And for flaggers it may be pretty clear that it is this one called flaggers. So we will open up one with Notepad++. Once you're in game, you want to go into the editor and bring up the options for timing gate. And if we open the flaggers file, the first one we can notice is this. And 30-second, we can assume that it is something about the 30-second board, and it is how he should run. So let's say we want to have him about this point. It will be 13:41, 10:09. So 13:49, 10:09. That will be something, right? Then he's going to end here at the side. So 13:35, or the same one for the first value, I guess, and 10:90. So 13:49. Now we're gonna have 10:90. Also, you need to restart the game as with everything else to get this to work, but I like to have it open to see the points where I should put everything. Next up is the checkered guy. So we can see here, this is the checkered guy, green, crossed, white, and everything. So we probably want to put him like here, 10:70, 10:11, 10:70, 10:11. So that fixes the checker guy and the 30-second guy. These ones are regular flaggers, so I am going to copy and paste so we can have 4 flaggers. I think that's pretty good. This is the position where the flagger is going to be. You can ignore this line as well as these 2 lines unless you want to have your own custom-made flagger. So our first value of interest is this one, where the flagger should be positioned. And I think we could have a flagger at around this one. It's timing gate 3. And since it's a jump, it's pretty good to have a flagger there, indicating if it's someone crashed behind the jump or not. So I want to place him here. And it is 11:68, 13:08. So let's type that in. 11:68, 13:08. Next up, it is which gate should you cover. And the gate system works that if you put in 4, he will cover things from the previous gate until 4, which means that he will cover things from this gate, the 3rd gate, up until the 4th. You can also put in several different timing gates. So let's say you want to have one for 5 as well. You could do like this, which now means that he would cover the area in front of 5, so he would cover this, and we had 4, so he would cover this. So he would cover from 3 to the beginning of 5. This is just indicating that it should be just these 2 gates. If you put example 1 here, it would also flag for the 1st gate, so that wouldn't really be right. So again, 4 means that he will cover everything up to 4 from the previous gate. Now we have this section covered from timing gate 3 until timing gate 5. So then we maybe want to have from 5 to 7, so we'll place a flagger here. 8:90, 10:13, 8:90, 10:13. And he should cover 6 and 7, so let's put that in. He should cover 6 and he should cover 7. Now we want to have a new flagger at 7, I assume, and that would be 10:20, 6:89. 10:20, 6:89. And he could cover 8 and 9. So let's put that in. 8 and 9. Then we maybe also want to have a regular marshal at the finish line, so let's put one in here. 11, 8, 10, 14. And he should then cover gate 10, 11 and 3. So we put that in 10, 11 and 3. So he will cover everything from here to this point. So I will now exit the track, save this file and open up and see if it works. Okay, so we place ourselves around the middle of the track. We can see that we have a 30-second guy. So let's see what he does if he runs to the side. He looks pretty good, and to be honest, it looks like the steps are real as well. That was pretty interesting. So he continues to run, and he should stay, yeah, good boy, stay outside of the track. So let's see here if the timing gate / flaggers works. So if I fall around here, so the flag on the goal should wave, and we can see I've stopped, and at least I can see that it waves. So let's get up to the jump. Now should this flag wave, and the one on the finish line stop, and you can see this one is waving, and the one on the finish line has stopped. Let's move on to the next flagger. We can try this timing gate as well. We have a timing gate around here. So let's try to stop here. The one on the jump is waving. Seems really good. Let's see about this guy. He waves. And if we go past this timing gate up here, still waving. He's still waving. He's doing his job. Aha. Waving. Still waving. And this one is showing us the green flag, meaning that we are the best in the world. This one is waving. Let's go past the next checkpoint. Still waving. Let's go past the last checkpoint here. And he's waving. It's wonderful when things work out the way we want. I hope you could understand the flaggers. If you don't, just make a comment about it and I'll try to explain. And let's see how the skyboxes work. And for skybox, we want to open up the lighting file. So let's open that one up. And this is basically reference to a picture. So let's see here. So this is the north sky.n. So it's a reference to this picture from here. So it is sky north, east, south, west, up, and environment. So if you want to change the skybox to something else, it's basically just make the reference and to the new images. Not harder than that. Also here you have some sun things like where it should be, vector of the sun, ambient, flares, glares, dynamic lighting and fog. So if you want to learn anything more, you can go to this thread, track files explained, in the tutorial section. DD has made a good tutorial upon pretty much all of the files. So if you want anything, you can post here as well. So that's a good thread to look at. Next time I'm going to show you how you can rename your track properly, which is something that is absolutely needed because you can never in real life release a track that's called blank something. That's just terrible. So that will be in the next part. So see you there.